Hey everyone, it's Dr. Sass here with the famous Manfred, our chef and chief inventor for great taste at Smart for Life. And since so many of you are stuck at home with nothing to do, we decided to teach you how to make protein bars at home. Protein bars are actually pretty difficult to make, but Smart for Life is going to make it easy for you to make it at home. I think you're going to be excited, and protein bars are expensive, so if you make them at home, you're going to save a lot of money. And you can make any taste you want. So Manfred, what are we making today?
Man, first of all, thanks for having us make this great video again here. I think we're gonna have a great class here real quick, like you said. I think this is so important for people not only to know what's in our bars now we're actually showing them how to make it. So I think this is gonna be really great. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to make like a raspberry dark chocolate protein bar.
Ooh, it sounds delicious.
It is. It's like really.
We don't even have one like that for Smart for Life.
Not yet. And
now these don't have the chocolate covering yet, all right?
Not yet. They're going to be covered in dark, and I'm going to show one in white.
Oh, beautiful.
So we have different versions there. What I want to start off with, and this is an allulose marshmallow.
Yeah, this is a Smart for Life allulose marshmallow that's either available on Amazon right now or will be available pretty soon. It's basically a low glycemic index marshmallow that has very little sugar. You know, allulose is a natural sugar that doesn't get absorbed, but gives you the sweetness of sugar, and it's a natural sugar. It actually comes from fruits.
We did a test with this spike. It doesn't spike your blood.
No, it does not spike you. There's a great video we did where we actually took glucose measurements and it didn't spike the blood sugar.
So what we're going to do is, and we're going to add some oil, and you could use like a vegetable oil for that, or
yeah, my favorite is actually canola oil.
And it's canola.
But you can even use olive oil if you don't mind the taste.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Olive oil is even healthier, so you can use that.
And we have glycerin in here as well.
Yeah, glycerin, and glycerin is available from MD Life, which is actually one of the Smart for Life brands. So you can get that right on Amazon at the size that you want. Now, what's important about glycerin? What's the glycerin?
Well, you know, the glycerin kind of like retains the moisture of the product and makes it so yummy and chewy, and it gives you a long shelf life as well. You know,
okay,
and that's the beauty about that. And
glycerin doesn't really affect blood sugar as well. It's a kind of a semi-sugar alcohol, but it has actually pretty good taste. So yeah, great.
Very nice.
So glycerin.
It's like our butter. Anyway, so we're gonna take this and we're gonna
butter without the calories.
That's it. That's it. And we're gonna take this and we're gonna put this in a bowl. And the reason I like to do that is so the bowl is actually oiled before I put the marshmallow in. So then we're gonna take the marshmallow. Let me just move this out of the way.
If you need any help, just ask. I'll mess everything up for you. Don't worry. I'm a klutz. That's why I didn't become a surgeon.
I'll have you take
because I'm a klutz.
So take a look at this. So we have the marshmallow in here now. It's very simple, very straightforward. And
can I lick that?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah. And so what we're going to do is we're going to basically mix this together. We'll blend this oil and glycerin together. And then we have our protein isolate, which gives you that fullness of the protein. And we also have fiber in there as well. And so if you want to take a look at the marshmallow right now, it's like blend with the glycerin, right? And I have this blend right here.
So this is basically whey powder, protein.
Yep.
From Smart for Life, as well as our super fiber is in here in order to reduce sugar even some more. And that's in there. And go ahead, let's put that in.
So I'm going to put that basically in the marshmallow here, and again blend that just until it's blended, because you want to keep the fluff of the marshmallow. You don't want to like kill the mixture. And in the meantime, while that's blending, we can talk about the crisp that we have.
Yeah, so basically here you're using a whey crisp, right?
Yeah, I love whey.
Yeah.
It's like
so whey crisp is very good. We also have a Smart for Life soy crisp. I think soy is the best protein. It's a vegetarian-based protein that's complete. And we also have vegan crisps, pea crisps, quinoa crisps.
Yeah.
We have multiple types of crisps. They're also available under the Smart for Life brand.
So I'm going to add that to the mixture right now. Again, we love the crunch of the crisp, so just be gentle with how much you mix this. I go a couple of times mixing that quickly, and then I'm gonna put some
chips that you get at your local supermarket.
Yeah. Oh, you did that good. Have you done that before?
Well, you kind of look like you needed help.
Okay, and then we have freeze-drying raspberry, and you can, again, use blueberries, use strawberries, whatever kind of fruit you can think of, but I'm gonna put that in as well. Look at the beautiful color. Doc, you wanna taste this before we actually bring this out?
I don't have any gloves on, so...
No, but I have a...
Oh, you have a spoon. Wow,
Nice
you are such a professional.
And here you go. And how's that?
Delicious, and it has the perfect sweetness without any sugar.
Isn't that a beautiful thing?
It's amazing,
Yeah.
you know?
That's a beautiful thing.
Wow.
So, and when you clean this up here, kind of get every bit out of
So all the sweetness is actually coming from
the
the
allulose.
small full of allulose.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
amazing.
Also,
So you don't have any stevia in here. You have no artificial, no flavoring, no natural,
No.
artificial, nothing.
I have vanilla in here. some
Vanilla in here? Okay.
You know, but see how I
mentioned that.
just kind of make like a little bowl like that, so it comes together. Clean it up a little bit, so you get all that nice protein back in there. And what I like to do is I like to take like a wax paper, and I'll take out my bowl. Look at that. See how nice and moist that is? That's how we're gonna lock that moisture into the beautiful.
And this bar will be perfectly good for diabetics, by the way, because the glycemic index will be very low, and the amount of chocolate we put on isn't much, and the protein to sugar ratio is going to be excellent. There'll probably be about, for a 50-gram bar, which is roughly the weight you're going to make it, we're going to get about 18 to 20 grams of protein.
Easily.
And probably net carbs is going to be around 3. Sugars are going to be around 2 to 3. So very, very, very low.
So you see what I'm doing, Doc? I'm just kind of like cleaning this up a little bit,
Yeah.
like that, making it into a strip. You can make these like little nuggets too. You don't necessarily have to make a bar. You can actually make tiny little bowls out of it. What I like to do is now cool this down a little bit. Just let it set up for like maybe 10 minutes or so in the freezer. Wrap it up nice and clean like this. And what we're gonna do is put this directly like this into the freezer. Let it sit like for like a good 10 to 15 minutes before we cut them up. So I chopped some up already, and you know, but I wanted to show you. This is what I basically look like when it comes out of the freezer. It's beautiful, and we're gonna cut this.
So I don't know, it was a lot bigger when you put it in. Who ate half of it?
Well, Doc, right
Oh,
there.
that's okay. Okay, I thought you ate them all in.
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit. This piece is actually for you, but if you take a look at this bar right here, the chocolate, the raspberry, and you know, it's so beautiful. That's for you, Doc, right there. And there's always an end piece.
It's absolutely delicious cold, by the way. Any of this bar, you can freeze them, and they taste great.
Okay, so now we're gonna go in dip. And we always go, when I like to dip, from left to right. So you see how you can hold the bar just like that, and you can dip it beautifully like this. I would like to take it down and just wipe it off, because I get yelled at if it's just too much, and it's too much chocolate on the side. But look at how beautiful it shimmers through, and then you lay down. Yeah.
You can actually, if you want to have less chocolate, you can get a blow dryer and blow the chocolate off with a blow dryer.
Yeah.
You know, on the low setting, don't heat up that chocolate too much. But I know that if I made this at home, I would dip it, and I would have like 2 inches layer of chocolate on it. Because I'm a chocoholic.
I love it too. I love it.
And you know, they can actually use our sugarless chocolate. We have a blend of chocolate that has no sugar in it, chocolate coins, and you can actually melt them and use them, and you will literally have no sugar in the product.
So this chocolate will harden up really quickly. Okay, you can tell it's already like on the side. Personally, I love when this beautiful texture of the chocolate chips and raspberries show through. We can drizzle this also with dark chocolate on top to dress it up a little bit. So again, the flavors that you can actually put fruit on top of here as well too. When you do that, or you sprinkle sprinkles on it, do it like while it's wet. So this one is going to be the dark chocolate. This is a beauty right here. Afterwards, it's white inside. It's just amazing. Like we said, Doc, we get about 6 months out of these, right?
Yeah,
Easily, right?
Yeah, I think if they make them at home, they should easily get quite a while out of them.
And just with my finger, I'm just gonna go.
That's beautiful.
When you do it when it's like both chocolates are still wet, they seep into each other. It's a beautiful thing.
Beautiful.
And that's all there is, Doc. I mean, that's
Wow.
how easy it is to make a protein bars, you know. And the pleasure behind doing this and having this at home, made this with your kids, tasting is amazing, you know. So I hope everybody had learned a little something, and also you know ways to get your products. I think that was a good class, Doc.
It was a great class. Thank you.
Thank you, and till next time.